Hello everyone and welcome to another one of my videos. In this video I am going to take you to the King's Cross St Pancras station. I've actually came out of Euston station, walking along Euston Road here towards King's Cross St Pancras station. And you can probably see St Pancras station in the distance there with the kind of spiral roof sticking out at the top. But we are actually at the moment coming up towards the British Library. You see the terracotta looking boxy building there? That is the British Library. Now, I think the British Library moved here maybe 15, 20 years ago. I'm not too sure. Previously, the British Library was part of inside. It was inside the British Museum, I think. And then, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 years ago or something, they built this site here and moved the British Library here. So the British Library is now, everything is housed here. Once we get past the library, we'll come to St Pancras Station. It's a very impressive library. It's massive, and I think it contains, I don't know, all the books of the UK, probably the world or something like that. Lots and lots and lots of books. So if you like reading or research, then yeah, you'll find lots of information in there. Once we cross over the road, you can see this is St Pancras Station. Well, actually, not this bit. This is actually a hotel. So inside the station is the St Pancras Hotel. It's a very impressive looking place. Here is some information on St Pancras Station that I found on the internet. St Pancras Station opened in 1868 and is one of the wonders of Victorian engineering. Along with the former Midland Grand Hotel, it is a masterpiece of Victorian Gothic architecture and one of the most elegant stations in the world. Now that I do agree with. It is a fantastical looking building. Absolutely gorgeous. Very beautiful. There are actually 3 of these Gothic style looking buildings in London. St Pancras is obviously one of them. The other one is the Houses of Parliament. Another very gorgeous, beautiful ancient building. The third one is the Natural History Museum. These 3 buildings are Gothic in style. Looking, even though they're Gothic, they look quite different in their own way. And totally worth a visit. If you're ever in London and you're interested in the architecture, or just generally the history and building styles, you must go and check out these 3 different buildings. They're highly recommended, very grand, very beautiful. And if you don't have time to go and check out these 3 buildings in person, you can always look through my videos. I have videos of all these 3 different buildings somewhere lurking in my video collection, so make sure you subscribe and check out my videos. We are now going inside the building itself, and this section here is a train station, and this is now known as St Pancras International, and it's from here that you take the train over to France. We are now coming inside the train station, the platform itself. And as you can see, it's a very impressive looking place. Across on the other side of the barrier would be where the train to Paris would be. That would be the Eurostar. So if you're catching a train to Paris on the Eurostar, this is where you want to get on the train. And I have no idea why they put this statue here. It's a statue of a couple, a man and a woman hugging and kissing each other. No idea what the significance of that is. But the building is very beautiful. And as you can see, it's very quiet at the moment. There's nobody around, or hardly anyone. This is because this was during the lockdown, the pandemic lockdown. So the station was pretty much empty. There's no one around. So luckily we managed to just walk around, walk wherever we want to, and do this video. Otherwise, usually it's really busy, chock-a-block full of people. This entire section here, I think, is probably part of the hotel, of the St Pancras Hotel. This entire eating restaurant area is the upper level. This is the upper level, upper floor. And then below, on the ground floor, that is where the kind of waiting area, the check-in area for the Eurostar. So this is the ground floor here. Normally, this entire section here would be crowded, full of people sitting around waiting to check in to Eurostar to go over to Paris, or people arriving from Paris will be coming out from here. That's why the St Pancras station is known as St Pancras International, because this is where you take the train to get over to the continent. All right, I have finished with St Pancras station. I have now come out of the station, going to cross over the road to King's Cross station. Now you can see on the right hand side, this red brick terracotta looking building here is obviously St Pancras. Over the road on the other side, this glass looking very modern building, this is King's Cross station. Clearly you can see the two are two separate stations. But a lot of the time, for a lot of people, me included, for a very long time, I actually thought that King's Cross in Pancras was just one big station, because you can just cross over the two stations internally without needing to come out and walk across the road. I've actually had to use King's Cross station all the time for work for a long, long time. I had to crisscross King's Cross tube station, and I had no idea that you can actually come out and have a look at St Pancras station and see how beautiful it is. I had no idea that St Pancras was a totally separate building, looking totally different to King's Cross. And for a very long time, I just assumed it was just one massive station until quite maybe 10 years ago or something. That's when I realized one day I came out from here, looked across the road and saw St Pancras station. That's when it hit me that it was two separate stations. So yeah, just to let people know, if you haven't seen St Pancras station before, make sure you come out, walk out to the road and have a look at how beautiful St Pancras is. So I didn't know that St Pancras was actually such a beautiful Gothic looking building up until, well, I would say about 12, 13 years ago or something like that.
The train at platform 3 is the 1733 LNER Zoom service to Leeds. According to Stevenage, Bramford, Doncaster, Wakefield Westgate and Leeds. This train is full of 9 coaches. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 3 of 1733 LNER Zuma service to Leeds, which is ready to leave. This train.
Now, for Harry Potter fans, they will know that King's Cross is very famous for another reason, and that is because of the 9 3/4 platform, made famous by the Harry Potter stories. And here it is. normally this place is full of people, long queue waiting to get in and take a photo of this 9 3/4 platform. But on this day, there was no one. So we got free pass to walk straight in, straight through to the 9 3/4 platform. And then right next to it is the Harry Potter shop for Pottermania. Anyone into the Harry Potter books and series, this is like their temple. I've known people who come to London specifically to King's Cross just to go and have a look at this Harry Potter shop and the 9 3/4 platform here. I must say I was totally ignorant of it. I had no idea. When we were here, by accident, we stumbled into it. I had no idea that Harry Potter was so big and famous, and there was actually a shop and a platform dedicated to Harry Potter fans. But there we are. It's right at one end of King's Cross Station. Now you can see that King's Cross Station is looking very new and modern. That's because the station underwent a development program which began in 2008 and was completed in 2012, in time for the 2012 London Olympic. Actually, a lot of areas in and around London underwent a major redevelopment program. The whole of the Stratford area where the Olympic is located is basically brand new. So as part of this redevelopment and maintenance, King's Cross Station underwent this massive program of redevelopment. That's why you see these arches here. I think that's brand new. The arches and the glass dome covering the building was basically had a good cleanup, a facelift, and redevelopment. That's why it's looking so airy, light, and modern. This is the board, very typical. You would see this in every train station in London. It basically tells you the time and the train platform. But I want to show you this section here because this is the still King's Cross in Pancras station with the square in the center here separating the two stations. But this section is the opposite to where I was showing you earlier. This here is King's Cross train station. This is where the train platform is based at King's Cross. And then facing the station on the opposite side of the square is St Pancras station. Now in the center, you will see this underground kind of exit or entrance into King's Cross station. So this is one of the exit or entrance to the underground station. And right here, you can see this is St Pancras station with the clock at the top of the tower. One thing to note, when you arrange to meet someone at King's Cross in Pancras, make sure you're agreed on where to meet, because this has happened to me many times. Every time I arranged to meet somebody, we ended up waiting for each other at the wrong place. One person waiting at this end and another person waiting at another end, until at some point we realized that we were waiting at the wrong place, ending up calling each other up and then try to find each other somehow around this big complex station. This is the King's Cross underground entrance. So I'm going back down into King's Cross station to get the tube home. We are coming to the end of the video. Hope you've enjoyed watching it. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you again in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.